Omar Haredai. As of Friday, I guess I was a student with the Law Society of Upper Canada, so what that means is I'm actually a lawyer now. It's a little bit scary even to myself. Thank you. So like many of the other previous speakers, though, I have a lot of experience. A lot of that experience is even in emergency management. In fact, I wasn't just a student, I also teach at Ryerson Geographic and Information Systems with their overlap in law. And I do quite a few other things as well. In terms of connections, you know I have well in excess of 1,000 people on my LinkedIn profile. So I do all of the things that you've mentioned, that all of you have mentioned. Part of my challenge is I don't have employment problems in the health sector or in the legal sector where I have most of my education and work experience. But if I'm applying to something like the OPS, the Ontario Public Service, they still seem to be very traditional in the types of skills and qualifications that they're looking for. So my question is, how do people from non-traditional academic and work experience backgrounds enter a profession which still is very much a traditional field?
Maybe Allison and then Ron? Okay.
So there's a code in every advertisement, every job ad that you see. There are code words. And some poor soul in the human resource department has to go through the 500, 700 applications for one position and has to tick off on a table whether this person meets the criteria to at least not fall off the table. So read the job ad really, really carefully to try and crack the code. You're all smart people, and you'll be able to do it. But make sure you get those key words into your covering letter. Make sure that you use language in that personalized CV that you're using, not the generic CV that you've sent out to 50 places. Make sure you use the language that seems to resonate with that organization. And I can say that in the OPS, because goodness knows I'm part of it, is the OPS is not allowed, other than in very specific circumstances, to say you must have this qualification. It's about what are the skill sets. So it's a bit of a game, but you can play it.
Ron, you want to add that?
Yes, please. I thank you. I agree wholeheartedly. There are two parts to the answer to your question. In the interview, you have equal challenge. And what I would suggest is look at what you have done in life skills and translate them into functions and functions and products that are emergency related. Because then you can tell to whoever is interviewing you across the table, yes, I have done plans. And if ask and push, have you done emergency plan? And you said, no, but I've done extensive complex plans and I understand the emergency context. Planning then is translate. So in other words, you capture the individual's attention and refocus him or her into what it is you can bring to the table, what it is you're capable of doing, which is really what the other person wants, except that sometimes they get so fixated with those in-the-box terminology. God help us, we all end up there someplace. Okay? Good luck. And congratulations, brother.